That's okay.
Do you adapt your playstyle depending on the opponent?
During games, yeah, a bit. I think the most important thing that I realized over the years is that a lot of people fear me. And that is something that I've definitely learned to adapt to and to use against people. Like especially once you realize that your opponent is not like mentally prepared to play for a win, then you can take a lot more chances. Not in terms of doing anything crazy, but if you if you have a small positional goal, for instance, and you realize that there is a tactical line that my opponent may go for that may not be favorable for me, but if he doesn't go for it, I will attain my goals, then I probably would risk it in most cases because I'm thinking, yeah, my opponent is not up for it. In terms of opening choices, I would say not too much, a little bit, but I've never been one to think that, yeah, I guess a certain person I should play close positions or open positions. Like, I've generally been trying to take the fight to my opponent. Like, I think I can play any position, so that's that's fine. But I think, yeah, during games, like, sensing your opponent's mental state is very useful. For instance, take my games against Wesley So, especially in shorter time controls, you can see that I'm always giving him chances to play risky moves, and he's almost never taking them. And this means that I have a massive psychological advantage while playing him. Like, the moves that we make are not of different quality. Like, he is an amazing player. His understanding is probably not worse than mine, but I'm able just to push him around because he's not willing to take risks, and not being willing to take risks is an extremely risky strategy because it's just gonna mean that you'll get pushed around and bullied, basically.
I think also these things is very difficult for me to grasp, because when you look at it with an engine, you will not grasp this kind of human emotion. So that's actually, that's a difficult thing to grasp when you look at it with an engine, because, you have to think in these kind of practical terms, and that's more difficult. So I think,
yeah, and
for me it's very hard.
And then these are also, like, the moves that I'm talking about. Also, like, often both moves will be 0-0,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't notice it as much.
No, if I just plow through the game in 1-2 minutes with an engine, you don't grasp these things, and that of course he's extremely good at as well.